poem will be written about the excitement of waiting for it. Millions of frenzied, impatient, rebellious audiences sit Jansamidir Ujjan beach from dawn. When will the poet come? This children's park was not that day. There was no garden adorned with flowers in those days. This drowsy faded afternoon was not that day, so how was that afternoon? Then how was the child in the park, on the bench, in the tree, in the flower garden covered the heart of Dhaka field? I know. All the memories of that day, Udiat had to be deleted. Black hands. So I look at this remote wilderness today, poet against poet, field against field, afternoon against afternoon, garden against garden, march against march. O unborn child, O future poet, you swing on the colorful swings of the children's park. One day you will know everything. I think of you. I am writing the story of that best afternoon. The form of that garden was different. No park, no flower garden. There was none of these, just like a solid sky. The horizon is flooded. Doo field was covered with dirt, green and green. The green of our freedom loved life came and mingled. This is in the green field. Tied red on the wrists, on the forehead. The iron workers from the factory rushed to this field. Barefooted peasants came flocking on plough-yoke shoulders. The bright young man had taken away the weapon of the police. The middle class came with death in their hands, dreams in their eyes. Lower middle class, pitiful clerks, women, old men, prostitutes, vagabonds and children like you are leaf pickers in groups. A poem will be read. What is the concern for him? Waiting people. When will the poet come? When will the poet come? After hundreds of years of struggle, walking like Rabindranath, then the poet came and stood on the public stage. Then the water rose up in the river with great brightness. The heart was shaken. The tide was awakened in the sea of people. All doors are open. Who can stop his voice of thunder? Shaking the stage of Ganazoya, the poet recited his immortal poem. This struggle is our liberation struggle. This struggle is a struggle for freedom. Since then the word freedom is ours.